While we were in the air though, there is some sort of situation happening with a ground stop at Reagan Airport, which is where I was originally supposed to go, and we got diverted to Dulles. Once we landed, we found out that whatever is affecting Reagan is now affecting this airport as well, so all flights have stopped. Just made it to the airport, took the blue line into O'Hare. I was originally scheduled to fly out of Midway today, but I got an email around 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't see it until about 4, and my flight was canceled. There was pretty bad storms out here this morning, and now I'm on a flight out of O'Hare on United, and that flight has already been delayed 2 times. No matter how early I am for a flight, my flight doesn't leave for another 2 hours. I always try to get here a little bit early. This is earlier than usual, but since the flight was delayed, I never like to delay my departure to the delay, because I'm always worried that the plane's gonna get undelayed. So I'm here early, and I just love being here early. It's not an efficient use of my time, but it's probably one of the few areas where I enjoy being inefficient with my time is at the airport. Very nervous about missing my flight. So I'd rather just be sitting here and waiting in case something happens, rather than having to rush at the end. Like anytime you see in a movie, people are like running through the airport to catch a plane, I hate that. I can't imagine. That's like my worst nightmare. Maybe not my worst nightmare, but it's something that I really, really don't ever want to have. So I just got a text on my phone. My flight was originally delayed like an hour and a half, then 2 hours. And remember how I was just saying I like to get to the airport early in case things get undelayed? My flight got undelayed by an hour, so we're leaving in like 20 minutes. Alright, so quick update. Shortly after I last talked to you guys and said my flight was undelayed, it got redelayed to noon. It's now 11:30. There's no plane here yet. It's not even on the board for this gate. I think it's going to be a long day. I knew it was going to be a long day already, but now I'm sure. Apparently when the plane came in for a landing here, it had to brake exceptionally hard. It overheated the brakes, and now the plane is not safe for a landing in DC because apparently they have short runways over there. So they got to get us a new plane. They don't know how long it's going to take. And they said it's not going to be easy. Which probably also means it's not going to be very quick. I've gotten rebooked on another flight. I'm confirmed for a flight that leaves at 7 and gets me in at 10:30. It leaves at 7, gets me in at 10:30. I'm going to try to fly standby on every flight between now and then. I wasn't that optimistic, so this is better than I had expected. So I was number number 8 on standby on that flight. I waited over there for like an hour. That flight is delayed too. I booked myself standby on another flight that leaves at 4, which is actually not that far from now, but that's back at the B terminal, or B gates. So I gotta go through this underground passageway. Above us is actually like part of the runway. Not the runway, but like the taxiway between the runways and the gates. Super crazy situation going on. Through a phenomenal amount of luck, I was able to get on a flight that got out of Chicago. What I did was, when I was like number 8 on the standby list, I realized I wasn't going to get on that flight. And then, so what I did was I took myself off that standby list for like a 1:30 flight, which wasn't leaving until like 3 o'clock anyway. And I put myself on the next 2 flights later. Fortunately, there's like a flight like every hour. I was number 1 on the standby list for that flight. I was able to get on. I even got an economy plus seat. I had the most leg room I've ever had on a flight in a long time. Through some stroke of luck. While we were in the air though, there is some sort of situation happening with a ground stop at Reagan Airport, which is where I was originally supposed to go. And we got diverted to Dulles. Once we landed, we found out that whatever is affecting Reagan is now affecting this airport as well. So all flights have stopped. And so I'm just gonna get off the plane here and take a taxi. I think it's like 40 miles away to get to DC, but at least I'm here. I'm in town. And now I gotta take a shuttle, I guess. We're taking the shuttle to the main airport, I guess, or to another terminal, and then I'll get a taxi. Made it to the hotel. It's about an hour drive, maybe a little bit shorter. Pleasant ride. Now I'm here in my hotel.
Yo, what's going on?